tips, how to improve digestion and gut health. So if you are suffering with a lot of gas, bloating, even bad breath, as that is related to your digestive health, constipation, diarrhea, IBS types of symptoms, maybe Crohn's colitis, you may have leaky gut syndrome, which is more common than what you think. And that's when those tight junctions in the small intestine are opening up and allowing for undigested food particles and some unwanted parasites and other unwanted organisms to pass through that gut wall, and now your immune system can be reacting to these particles. And so you're going to want to improve that gut health so that you feel better and getting that digestion improved as well. Okay, so tip number 1, stop eating after dark. For proper digestion and for relaxation and for proper sleep, ideally you are fasted and on an empty stomach. So when it gets dark, we're not supposed to be eating, and this is based on circadian rhythms as well. We want to be calming down our nervous system at this point so that we have that good melatonin secretion for good sleep. So stop eating at least 4 hours before bed if you can. Tip number 2 is stop snacking. So if you're that person who needs to snack all the time between meals and you feel that this is better for you, actually it's not. And it's been proven in the research that there's something called our migrating motor complex. And this is something that helps to move our food through the digestive tract as it's in tune with our circadian rhythms. And when you're snacking all the time, you're not allowing, number 1, for your blood glucose levels to stabilize and to come down, and your insulin secretion, which is timed to the light of the day as well, but also you're not allowing for all of that old debris and all of those bad bacteria and things to be flushed through the intestines if you keep feeding with food, because you're not allowing your migrating motor complex to do its job. So that is something that will really help your digestion, especially if you've got a lot of gas and bloating. Stop snacking between meals. And tip number 3, eat a clean diet. I mean, we know that our diet is so important and integral to having healthy digestion and gut health. You want to think about eating for nourishment. So feeding your body for the nutrients that you need to give you the energy, the electrons for the day is very important. Not so much for entertainment like a lot of us do eat because it's fun and it tastes good. We have to think more about that nutrient density in terms of what we're eating. Now, I do love the 80-20 rule. So yes, 80% of the time you're doing good and you are on top of your diet and of course your exercise as well. 20% of the time you can usually get away with not being so good. And again, it depends on what your health level is like. If you're struggling with a disease or an illness, then you may have to sort of skew that. It may be a 90-10 rule. It really does depend. If you have questions about that, please drop it in the comment section below. For tips though on how to improve leaky gut, please check out my video, 5 tips to fix leaky gut. I'll see you there.